Welcome to Chem Champions with Chongtham David. Today we're diving into the NEET 2025 chemistry questions. It covers from question number 46 to 90. Let us break it down with clarity, speed, and smart shortcuts so you can master every concept with confidence. And all the best to all who have prepared for today's exam. Now let us read question number 40. It starts from question number 46. Identify the suitable reagent for the following conversion. So this is the first question for your NEET 2025 questions. So in this we have the compound. It is going to be converted from acetal to aldehyde. It requires partial reduction. It is usually done by isobutyl aluminum hydride, diol H, followed by hydrolysis. So this isobutyl aluminum hydride will reduce esters or acetals to aldehydes, and under control condition, Rosenman reduction reaction. And this is a special case of Clemmensen type reduction of acetal to aldehyde. So 46, answer would be option 4. I hope you are all doing it correctly. Let us read question number 47. The correct order of decreasing acidity of the following aliphatic acids is: acidity train follows formic acid, acetic acid, substituted acids, and the more alkyl groups decrease acidity due to your plus I inductive effect. So main basis, the answer can be account on basis of plus I effect. So in question number 47 you have the sequence. Option 1 is the answer for question number 47. I hope you did it correctly. Let us read question number 48. Question number 48 says, which of the following does not belong to the Lezines test? So in this given option, you have to check which is the incorrect reaction pertaining to this Lezines test. And you know, Lezines test detect nitrogen, sulfur, and halogens. It convert elements to ionic form. So option number 2, which is a reduction of cupric oxide, this is unrelated to this test, because in Lezines extract we usually detect nitrogen, sulfur, and halogens. So 2 is the invalid answer, so will be the answer for question number 48. Moving on to the next question number 49. If the rate of the constant reaction is 0.03 second inverse, first order reaction, how much time does it require for 7.2 molarity concentration to get reduced to 0.9 molarity per liter? Molarity, okay, same thing. So to answer this question, we need to do some calculation by using the first order reaction. So I'm going to use the calculation here. Let us calculate. So the first order reaction is time equals to 2.303 divided by rate constant, log of initial concentration by final concentration. So substitute the values and we can easily come to the conclusion and get the answer. 2.303 by, this is the rate constant, log of initial concentration by final will be 8. So what is log 8? 2.303 by 0.303 into, no, the question gives 0.03 into your the value of log 8, as you know, is 0.9. You need to learn by heart log 1 to 10. Okay, so cancel this by 3, gives 301. 0.0301 multiplied with 2.303 will approximately equals to 69 seconds. So question number 49, option 3 will be the answer. I hope you all did it correctly. Let us read the next question. After 49 is 50. In this question it says there are two statements. A hypothetical diatomic molecule with a bond order 0 is quite stable. So this is false, okay, because for a diatomic molecule you cannot have bond order 0, and as bond order increase, the bond length will be decrease. And moving on to the next question, this statement 1 is false. Statement 2 will be as bond order increase, bond length increase. This is also wrong. 50 done. 51. Let us read question number 51. Minimum conductance of coordination compounds. Conductance is shown by the number of ions which is released most in this given reactions. The number of ions which can release least will be option number 3. Here you have 4 ions, 2 ions, none and none. And in this case, according to Werner's theory, you have question number 51, option 3. 52. Which of the following aqueous solution will exhibit the highest boiling point? Easy question. Based on your Van Hoff factor, you can answer this question. So sodium sulfate will have Van Hoff factor equals to 3. And for this urea, this is a non-electrolyte 1. Urea is also 1. Sucrose is also 1. Potassium nitrate will have 2. So you check with the highest Van Hoff factor because the molar concentrations are almost same, and this 2 is disregarded because they are your non-electrolytes. So option 1 will be the answer, that is 0.01 molar sodium sulfate. Moving on to the next question. Yes, it is also again a reasoning and assertion type. This is based on substitution nucleophilic reaction. One is bimolecular. Okay, let us read question 53 first. This iodoalkane undergo SN2 faster than the chloroalkane because the iodine being larger in size. So 1 will be true, and iodine is a better living group than chlorine because of its large size. And both are true, so option 1 and 2, if they are both true, statement 1 is true, that is assertion is also true, reasoning is also true. Definitely option 3 will be the answer because A and R are true and R is the correct explanation of the assertion. So 3. Let us see question 54. Easy question again. I hope everyone can answer this. These are the oxidation states. So potassium plus 1, this is superoxide, hydrogen peroxide minus 1. Sulfuric, option 3 will be the answer for question number 54, right? Now measure column, question number 55. Haber's process is linked with iron, Wacker, palladium chloride, Ziegler, and Wilkinson's. So A1, B2, C4, D3 will be option number 3. I hope you all did it correctly. Let us hope for the best. Okay, question number 56. This is also reasoning assertion type. Like nitrogen can form ammonia, arsenic can... Okay, this is option number 56. Statement number 1 is correct. But statement number 2, antimony cannot form antimony pentoxide. So this is false again. So if 1 is true and 2 is false, option number 1 will be the answer for question 56. You can account this on your inert pure effect. Question number 57. Ferromagnetism is considered as an extreme form of paramagnetism. Statement number 2. The number of unpaired electrons in chromium ion is the same as that of neodymium ion. So question number 57, the first statement is true. It is an extreme form of paramagnetism. Ferromagnetism is an extreme form of paramagnetism is correct. And statement number 2, in this chromium, atomic number you have here is 24. Okay, chromium 24. That means it is in 3d4. You have how many unpaired electrons? 4 unpaired electrons in case of chromium, and in neodymium you have 3 unpaired electrons because it has 4f3 configuration. So they are not the same. So statement 1 alone will be the answer and 2 is false. So 57, option 1 will be the answer for question number 57. Okay, let us read again question number 58. What we have here in question number 58, let us see. Which of the following reaction does not give benzene as the product? So acetylene benzene formation, yes, it can take place by trimerization. As you have seen, you have done this in your class 11 hydrocarbon direct question, red hot iron tube. Benzene diazonium chloride can give benzene, yes, it can be done via reduction. 1 can be done, 2 can be done. Sodium benzoate and soda lime can form benzene. This is also possible. And hexane with molybdenum oxide gives cyclohexane or other products, not benzene. So this is not the correct answer. Sorry, this is not the possible one. And question is asking which is not possible. So 4 will be the answer for question number 58. Question number 59. Let us list the correct. This is based on your chemical bonding, shape, and hybridization. So pyramidal geometry is for xenon trioxide because it has sp3, and this xenon difluoride, it will be linear because it has sp3d. You find the hybridization, okay, by using that formula: half valence plus monovalent minus charge in the cation plus anionic charge. So using this formula, you can find for xenon oxytetrafluoride, it has distorted octahedral with the hybridization sp3d3, and xenon hexafluoride sp3d3. It is not square pyramidal, it is distorted octahedral. Based on your valence cell electronic pair repulsion theory, it has some amount of repulsion. So A will be xenon trioxide, it is pyramidal, sp3. So link this and make the properties sequence. sp3 pyramidal, xenon difluoride linear, sp3d. Where is linear? sp3d, yes. And xenon, it will be distorted octahedral. Distorted octahedral. So A2, B1, C4, D3 will be 3, option 3. Let us move on to question number 60. How many products including stereoisomers are expected from the monochlorination of the following compound? So let us check this possible stereoisomers which can be formed from this. So there are 4 types of hydrogen, as you can see. The first one is primary, and the second is a secondary hydrogen, and it can lead to chiral center. You can project this. So there are 4 types of hydrogen, so it must be option number 4. So it has distinct, it will have 3 distinct products because of this primary and secondary chiral centers. Question number 61. Which of the following statements are true? A. Unlike gallium that has a high melting point, cesium has low melting point. On the Pauling scale, the electronegativity values of N and Cl are not same. Argon, potassium chloride, calcium, and sulfide are all isoelectronic. The order of the first ionization enthalpies of sodium, magnesium, aluminum are as follows. And the atomic radius of cesium is greater than that of lithium and rubidium. So question number 61. A is correct, B is also correct, C is not correct. They are not isoelectronic. They are not having the same electron because you take the sulfide, it has different electrons. So it will be A, B, and D only. Question number 62. The standard heat of formation in kilocalorie per mole of barium ion is. Question number 62. Shorten this. Okay. For question number 62, we need to do some calculation. Enthalpy of formation of this barium ion can be written as enthalpy of formation of barium sulfate minus enthalpy of sulfate minus enthalpy of crystallization. So this would be minus 349 minus of 216 4.5. So 349 plus 216 4.5. Calculate this, be getting 128.5. So option 3 we have here. Option 3 is the answer for this question. Okay, we just calculated minus 128.5. So 3 will be the answer for this question. Let us read question number 63. Question number 63 says you have to match this column list 1 with list 2. So it would be humidity, liquid in gas, alloys, solid in solid, amalgam, liquid in solid, smoke, solid in gas. So it would be A2, B1, C4, D3 is option number 4. Clear? Question number 64. Carbon, hydrogen gives methane minus 74.8 kilojoule per mole. Which of the following diagram give an accurate representation of the above reaction? So in this reaction, delta H is negative, as you can see from this equation, from this thermochemical equation, and the product is below the reactants on the energy profile. So the correct diagram would be 74.8. For exothermic, it should lie below here. So option number 3 will be the answer for this question. Right? Question number 64, option 3. Sugar X. So this will be D-fructose. Fructose is laboratory. So option 4. Question number 66. Total number of possible isomers of cyclic ethers of molecular formula C4H8O. So it includes a ring structure, 3 and 4 member positional and stereoisomers. So it will be 11. And question number 67. For the reaction A changes to B, the backward reaction rate constant is higher than the forward rate constant by a factor of 2500 at 1000 Kelvin. So equilibrium constant Kc equals to forward by backward. So this will be 1 by 2500. And for this reaction, the change in gas mole will be calculated from this. It is 1. What is the relation? Kp equals to Kc RT delta Ng. So substitute that value here, which we will be getting 1 by 2500. That is the value of Kc. Then 0. That is a gas mole, 831 into 1000 power 1. No need to write that. So when you multiply this, you have 83.1 by 2500. So roughly you will be getting 0.033. So option 1 will be the answer for question number 67. Moving on to next question number 68. The ratio wavelength of the light absorbed by a hydrogen atom when it undergoes n equal to 2, n equal to 3, n equals to 4, n equals to 6 transition respectively. So question number 68. When the transition goes from n equals to 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 6, you should know that the Rybak's formula is what? Delta E. Let us say, I'll change the color to blue, red. Okay, it becomes more distinct. So we know this is inversely proportional to the difference of the squares of the participating orbits. So it is now equals to, can I say, lambda is also inversely proportional to change in internal energy. So 2 to 3 corresponds to, when you take the value 2 to 3, let us calculate here somewhere. 2 to 3 transition, for this transition you have 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9, the LCM is 5 by 36. Write it here somewhere. And in the same way 3 to 4 would be, for 3 to 4 would be 1 by 9 minus 1 by 16 equals to 7 by 144. This is for 3 to 4. And for 4 to 6, it would be 1 by 16 minus 1 by 36 equals 5 by 144 for this. So the respective wavelength would become equals to 36 by 5, 144 by 7, and 144 by 5. So normalize this and you'll be getting 1:20 by 7:4. So option will be 1 by 4. Question number 69. If the molar conductivity of 0.050 mole per liter solution of monobasic acid is 90 Simon centimeter square mole inverse, its extent of dissociation will be. So you're given different options here. We are supposed to find the molar conductivity. So the degree of dissociation, as you know, alpha equals to lambda m by lambda m naught. Okay. So this can be calculated by the given values, 90 by 50.4 plus 349.6. So 90 by 400 correspond to 0.225. It's easy. 69, answer will be option number 1. Let us read the next question. Question number 70. 5 moles of liquid X and 10 moles of liquid Y makes a solution having a vapor pressure of 70 torr. The vapor pressure of pure X and Y are 63 and 78 torr respectively. Which of the following is true regarding the described solution? This is concept-based question, not that difficult. So think. So according to the Raoult's law, we have total pressure PT, let us say, equals to 5 out of 15. This is the mole fraction because you have 5 and 10 moles. Mole fraction into its vapor pressure in pure state plus 10 out of 15, 78. So cancel this, 5 by 3, 321. The answer will be 21 plus 52, 73. 73. 73 is more than 72, so it has negative deviation. Question number 70 will be option 4. Question number 71. Among the following, choose the ones with equal number of atoms. Right. So we should calculate the number of moles and multiply by the atoms per molecule. So in sodium carbonate, the molar mass is 106. So for this 212 grams, it will be corresponding to 2 mole into 6 atoms. It has 12. Sodium oxide, you have 4 into 3 atoms. It will be 12. Sodium hydroxide, molar mass is 40. So 240 grams would be 6 into 3, it is 18. And hydrogen gas will be 6 into 2, it will be 12. Carbon dioxide, 5 into 3, 15. So A, B, and D all will have total of 12 atoms. So the answer will be A, B, and D. It is there in option B, option 4. Question number 72. Which of the following are paramagnetic? So paramagnetic compounds contain unpaired electrons. So nickel in this complex ion have Da tetrahedral paramagnetic. So it will be A is correct. A is correct. It is paramagnetic. Question is asking which is a paramagnetic substance. Nickel and carbonyl will be having all paired up D10 configuration diamagnetic. This is also diamagnetic because these are in the, it is a strong field ligand. Cyanide is a strong field ligand, and hydroxy group is present, D8 configuration, and nickel in this complex will be paramagnetic. So 172 will be option 1, A and D. A and D are paramagnetic. The rest are all diamagnetic. A and D means option 1 only. Question number 73. If the half-life for a first order reaction is 1 minute, then the time required for 99.9% completion of the reaction is closest to. So we use the first order formula. The rate of the reaction or the time can be written as 2.303 by the rate constant 693 log of 1000. Take this 1000 as 3, then it will be 3.3. 2 into 3. 3 to the 6, 3 to the 9, roughly 10 minutes. So answer will be option 2. Question number 74. Energy and radius of first Bohr orbit of helium ion and lithium ion. This is based on your atomic structure. And from Bohr's postulate, energy E. Okay, we'll scroll it down a little. E, according to Bohr's postulate, you can find the energy relation as minus z square into 13.6 electron volt, and the radius in n orbit equals to a naught by z. That is the Bohr's orbit is 52.9 picometer, and energy can be found out for lithium. Question is asking energy and radius of respective helium and lithium. So we'll go one by one, step by step, slowly. So for helium, let us say the energy would be minus 13.6 into 4 would be minus 54.4 electron volt. So you have to convert that in terms of joule. So it becomes minus 8.72 into 10 to the power minus 18, and the radius will be 52.9 divided by 2, that is 26.4. Just look for these options. So you will find this in option number 3. You have this value for helium, right? Radius as 26.4. So answer will be option number 3. Moving on to the next question. Question number 75. Among the given compounds 1 to 3, the correct order of bond dissociation energy of carbon hydrogen bond marked with the asterisk is. So benzene aromatic stabilization, it is the hardest to break. Benzylic, it is resonance stabilized. Cyclopropane, it has some ring strain, and it is the weakest in carbon hydrogen bond. So one will have the highest bond order, 2, then 3. So option 3. Next, let us read 76. Dalton's atomic theory could not explain which of the following? Could not explain the law of gaseous volume. 2. 77. Identify the correct order against the property mentioned. So water, ammonia, this is dipole moment is correct. Question is asking identify the correct order against the property stated. So the correct answer would be dipole moment. This is correct. A is correct. Then B, number of lone pairs on the central atom keeps on decreasing. This is also correct. Bond length. The bond length is the, this is incorrect. D, correct. So you have only B and C correct. This is incorrect. So B and C is correct. That means option 2. 78. Vitamin B12 causes what sickness? It causes pernicious anemia. Vitamin D causes rickets. Vitamin B2, cheilosis, that is crack in the lips. B6, convulsion. So A4, B3, C1, D2, that is option 4. Next, question number 79. The correct order of decreasing basic strength of the given amines. So order of decreasing basic strength of amines, it goes from N-ethyl ethanamine, ethanamine, benzenamine, and methyl aniline. And basic strength depends on electron donating ability and solvation. So 4 will be the answer. Question number 80. The correct order of the wavelength of light absorbed by the following complex is. You know, wavelength. Okay, let me explain this here by. Okay. See, one key important point you should know here is the wavelength is inversely proportional to CFSE, crystal field stabilizing energy, or you can say ligand field strength, and delta knot order follows from high to low such that cobalt complex 3- has the highest next to titanium, water 3+, then followed by copper, then the least is cobalt ammonia. So the sequence will be C, D, A followed by B. That means B has the highest. C, D, A, B. Go with this train and you can answer the question easily. For question number 80, let us expand again. Where is it? Yes. So we have just explained it is C, D, A, B, right? So option 1 will be the answer for this question number 80. Moving on to the next question. For 81, we are just left with 10 questions now. Which of the following compound does not decolorize bromine water? In 81, only alkenes and alkynes decolorize bromine water via addition reaction. So benzene ring, it does not react readily with bromine water with catalyst, whereas the rest they are going to react. So answer will be option 3. Next question number 82. Predict the major product in the following sequence of reactions. So it would be 3, primary amine. Because in the first case, alkene, when it treats with hydrogen bromide and followed by benzoyl peroxide, it follows anti-Markovnikov bromoalkane. And in the second step, potassium cyanide nucleophilic substitution, it gives alkyl cyanides. 3. Reduction by sodium in ethanol gives primary amine. So the final product will be pentylamine. 3 will be not 3 was the answer for question number 82. Let's check it here. 3. Let us see question number 83. Match the column. Easy question again. This chloroform and amine, it can be separated. Both are liquid, so they can be separated by simple distillation. And crude oil in petroleum can be done via steam distillation. Glycerol from soap spent life fractional distillation, which we have learned in class 11. Aniline distillation under reduced pressure. So the sequence will be A4, B3, C2, D1, A4, B3, so it would be option 4. A4, B3, C2, D1, option 4. 84. Which one of the following electronic configuration belong to the main group elements? Main group means S block, P block. Okay. So main group are S block and P block. So the configuration is A and C. A and C. So option will be 4. Option 4 is answer. Next, question number 85. Which one of the following compounds can exist in cis and trans? Can be 1,2-dimethyl cyclohexane. 2. 2 is the answer. Okay. Next, question number 86. Phosphoric acid ionized in 3 steps with the ionization constant K1, K2, K3. So overall K is the overall constant. Which of the following statements are true? Easy question. 86. B is the correct answer. C, then D. So answer will be option 1, B, C, and D. Option 1. Right? Option 1. B, C, and D. Let's read question number 87. Match the column. Cobalt ion should link with group 4. Then magnesium with group 6. Lead in group 1. This is in salt analysis. Okay. Group 3 is yours. So compare this. A3, B4, C1, D2. Where do you find this option? We find this in option 3, which is A4, A3, B4, C2, D1. So option 3 will be the answer for question number 87. I hope you all did it correctly. Let's read question number 88. Higher yield of nitric oxide can be obtained at. So under high temperature, it favors forward endothermic reaction. True. Higher nitrogen concentration saves forward. True. Higher oxygen concentration saves forward. True. A lower temperature favors exothermic reverse reaction. False. A, C, and D. A, C, and D will be option D. Okay. Moving on to the next. 89. This is the last second question. Statement number 1 says benzene diazonium chloride salt is prepared by the reaction of aniline with nitrous acid. It decomposes easily in dry state. Statement 1 is correct. Statement number 2, let us read. Insertion of iodine into the benzene ring is difficult, and hence iodobenzene is prepared through the reaction of benzene diazonium salt with potassium iodide. This is incorrect. So 1 correct, 2 incorrect. Answer is option number 1. 90. The major product of the following reaction is benzoyl cyanide, Grignard reagent, addition of this 2-methyl group, 1 to cyanide ketone alcohol and another to the ketone. So a tertiary alcohol formed by the addition of these 2 methyl groups. So 1 will be the answer for this question number 90. So this much for your NEET 2025 question. I hope you all attempt full marks and let us hope for the best.